Hi friends! Today we're going to continue our story about Jacob. Last week we talked about how he pretended to be his brother Esau and tricked his father into giving him the blessing that was supposed to be Esau's. So this week we're going to fast forward a bunch of years and we're going to see what happens to Jacob now, okay? So Jacob, he's traveling, he's hanging out, he's on his way home. And he's really nervous because he's going to see Esau soon. And Esau's still probably really mad about what happened in the past, okay? But we don't get to Esau yet when this story takes place. It says, Jacob was alone, and a man wrestled him until daybreak. When this man saw he could not overpower him, he touched the socket of Jacob's hip so that the hip was wrenched, and he wrestled with the man. Then the man said, "Let me go, for it is daybreak." But Jacob replied, "I will not let you go until you bless me." The man asked him, "What is your name?" "Jacob," he answered. Then the man said, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with men and have overcome." Jacob said, "Please tell me your name." But he replied, "Why do you ask my name?" Then he blessed him there. So Jacob called the place Peniel, saying, "It is because I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared." And that's the end of our story. It's pretty short, but it's about how Jacob was wrestling God, and God still blessed him, even though Jacob was wrestling him. And it's kind of like a little idea of forgiveness, because it's like, well, even though he saw God face to face, and he wasn't really supposed to or anything, God still blessed him, he forgave him, and let him continue to live. So, I want you guys to think about how even though Jacob did these bad things in the past, how even right now, God is still with Jacob, even though he made mistakes and he did bad things and he lied. So I want you guys to remember that this week, that even though when you mess up and you do things you're not supposed to, God will still forgive you and he'll still be with you. Have a good weekend.